What's up, guys? So, yup, this is the last part of this course. I told you the other video was going to be the last part, but I felt there's something I should also point out in this video. So, if you're at this point, you already know the concept and how it works and everything. So, in this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that you can also trade this concept on higher time frames. So, it's not only on 1 minute. So this you can trade this on any time frame, 30 minutes to 1 hour, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. So I'll show you some time frames I used to trade, and I'll show you some examples of setup I've got on higher time frames. If you trade this with higher time frames, you tend to catch more good moves. So yep. Now let's look at this example here. So let me just go back to this point. So I'll show you guys exactly how I caught this 200 pips trade. So if I touch it, you can see this is 200 pips. So this was a 30-minute setup. I saw this on 30 minutes. And what did I see? So you can see here, I had like this break of structure. So you can see markets broke structure over here. And then we had markets kept going up, came down, small pullback, was not able to break the high. Now this is now an inducement. Yeah, this, which we are now waiting for price to come and take the inducement out. And I know last time I said if your inducement in a break of structure setup, the inducement should also break structure. But these higher time frames, all those rules don't really apply to like the higher time frames, like that inducement rules. Whether inducement breaks the high or it did not break structure is actually still kind of valid. As far as you see the sniper entry confirmation, the sniper entry confirmation is the most important part of this strategy. Like that momentum to come down, using momentum to come down. So now I just need to see two more strong bearish candles. So where's our SNR zone? So this was the SNR zone. So look at it. We have the bearish candle followed by a bullish candle. So if I change this now to line charts, no, let me change this to line charts, so you guys will see that that was perfect reaction point V shape. So that's SNR zone. So back to candlestick. So I just needed that strong, this thing, um momentum candle, and as you can see, the next candle, so you can see the next one was a very strong bearish candle that came very close. So guys, it came very close. It did not really touch this SNR zone, but I still entered. I entered from this other gap levels. So I can use gap levels on higher time frame, but on lower time frame like 1 minute, I don't really use them. You could have also decided to enter from breaker, but I told you breaker will just make your stop loss wide. So I don't really like breakers like that. This resistance zone, price broke it, becomes a support. I don't really like it like that. So either I enter from a gap level or from this one. So if you were not sure whether this is actually a momentum move, you would have just scaled down to 15 minutes. So that's where I actually scaled down to actually confirm. So you can see we had bearish, you can see we're having imbalance. So the momentum move was very great. We also have strong imbalance here, and this candle, this rejection candle, remember it's reached there, so it was once a full body bearish candle. It was a full body bearish candle and it rejected. So this setup was super valid, and yep, I took the trade, and as you can see, the trade went all the way, and this is over 200 pips. So now exactly, you could be waiting for an inducement again. So now this is an inducement. So this low, as price came down, because we're in an uptrend, so we're just following structure. So this is our inducement now. Price did not go up to break the structure, it's still valid. um it just depends. What will now make us to enter is when we see bearish momentum come all the way down to this SNR zone. So now the SNR zone will be here. So look at it here. That is this point. And yep. So what can we see here, guys? We see the display of strong bearish candles that came down and swept the inducement, but did not come to the zone, and it's now later reversed and like took out the imbalance and still came down with a strong momentum candle. So this is still kind of valid. So there's still imbalance, so strong momentum candle. I was still waiting for price to actually come back to this particular zone. So if it filled the imbalance and came with a bearish candle, after this bearish candle, the next one it opened and went all the way down. So this rejection candle was once a full bearish candle, but it have already tapped the zone. So we might say the momentum move here is not really clear, but for me it's actually kind of clear. This was a momentum candle, and this one that also touched it too. So if you want to confirm, since we are trading on the higher time frame, you can just go to from 15 minutes to 5 minutes. And what will you notice here on the 5 minutes? You can see that these were very strong bearish candles. One, two, three, that touched it. So obviously this was valid. So yep. So I took this trade. So it's not only on 1 minute we can see setup, but for now you need to learn. It's only when you learn how to master this concept of the 1 minute, that's when it will now be like more efficient trading it on higher time frame. So for like sometimes now I can see a setup on the higher time frame, but I'll go to 1 minute and see a setup and like scalp, and then come back to enter the main setup. Okay, hope you guys understand. So another setup I saw this night, so I want to show you guys this one. So when price was all the way here, so this was an inducement, guys, and I was waiting for price to come all the way to take out this inducement and tap into this SNR zone. So this just happened, like this is recently. um it's just as I'm recording this, I was waiting for price, so like you get what I'm saying, to come take out this inducement even broke structure and now tap into this level here. So something like this, and then it will now react all the way to the moon. So I was actually waiting for this setup, but see what price did. It now came down. So it came down. Let's see. So it came down, guys. It came down, but it could not take out the inducements, and from here it's reacted. So it now went back up. So you might be asking me, um now I know why this happened. So when it got here, I already knew that even if it wants to take out this inducement, it's still going to react more, because if I go to the 5 minutes, now this is where you start dealing with like different time frames, like that when you're trading on higher time frame. If you go to the 5 minutes time frame, I want to show you guys something here. So what can you see here on the 5 minutes time frame? So this setup I marked, I did not take it to, I just marked it out. You can see that this is an inducement. We have some kind of 5 minutes inducement, and then we have a 5 minutes SNR zone here, and you can see that the way price came here with strong momentum candles, guys. One, two, and three strong bearish candles. So obviously when I saw this, I was like, price maybe might not really take out this to come here for me to enter. So it might go up a little bit before coming down, but then I just watched it. It's not something I watched out for, so I did not enter the trade. But you guys understand the points of what I'm trying to say. So I'm still waiting for this level, because you can see this live market now. I'm still waiting for here. If price comes and take out this inducement with good momentum, I'll enter. So I just want to show you guys one more setup, and What can you guys see here? We have this SNR zone here, which is this, and we have series of inducements here. So inducements, and see the manner in which price came. Two strong bearish candles really takes it out, price flies. So this setup was one that really made me happy, though it happened in the night, so I did not take it. So I would have caught all of this. So that's basically all for this video, guys. Just wanted to let you guys know that you can also trade this to higher time frame. So yep, that'll be all for this Praise Banks course on HPD sniper entry strategy. See you guys later.